Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. My name is Nick, and I am coming to you live over the internet on twitch.tv, and today, this might surprise you, but we're going to play video games. I think they do that on Twitch. Today, though, we are playing something that is kind of near and dear to my heart, but I haven't touched it in an amount of time that I'd not like to think about. I was looking down to do some math. Today we're going to play Asheron's Call. This is an MMO that came out, I want to say, I'm pretty sure this came out in the year of 1999. Same year that EverQuest came out. This was a less popular MMO, but in my opinion, a significantly better MMO. This game was insane. It was doing a lot of really ambitious things at the time, and we'll probably talk about that as we are getting into the game. I have not dabbled in this since 2002, 2003. So my memory here is only going to go so far and probably take us nowhere. But let's pop in and see if we can make heads or tails of this ancient MMO. We are playing on a private server. If anyone's interested in those details, I can share those. Very simple to set up, much easier to set up than trying to play on an EverQuest private server. But let's get in there. Let's see what this is like. Let's make sure I got this set up correctly. Okay, here we go. So the one thing I did was I created my character and popped in the game just to make sure it was going to like work with the capture, video capture and all that stuff. So this is Sriracha. This is my wonderful avatar. This is one of those games that back in the day on the character creator, it was very unforgiving. You could definitely like break your character for sure. You could have stats that were just, you could have a broken build. And I think at one point the game was, and by broken, I mean you would not be able to progress. You could have a broken build in like the opposite way where you were very overpowered, but that was a lot harder to do, at least for my stupid brain. However, so when we were creating the character today, it was a little bit, there was a lot more options there. My understanding is they had I played through the original game in the first expansion. Unbeknownst to me, there was a second expansion in 2005, and it added a lot of, it added stuff. So back in 1999, MMOs, there was no WoW. This was before the age of WoW, and so the MMO structure back then was like you were grinding for levels. You weren't like going on a quest. You weren't talking to somebody, going to zone, killing 10 rats, coming back, getting a reward. It was like you live in this world, figure it out. You want to do that with friends? Cool. You want to do that by yourself? Cool. You're gonna go kill shit by yourself for hours. But it was awesome. It was like back then there were no other games like this, where you were in this like enormous world. Like even to this day, this game, I don't think we can make the map bigger than this, unfortunately. This game has a larger map than like most modern games. I watched a little like YouTube video on this yesterday, and it's like something like 500 square miles or something crazy like that. Okay, so it puts you in the world. Anyways, when I was creating the character, it actually had some like pre-built options in there, and so I chose a mage. That might have been a mistake. I don't know how hard that's going to be. We're going to figure that out together, and if we need to make something simpler, we'll do that. But this, you start in this little tutorial land, and the first thing we're going to do is talk to our society greeter here. And I recognize that all of these fonts and interface elements are extremely small. I apologize. I don't know how to make them bigger. And the NPCs talk to you in the chat. Okay, so Society greeter wants us to go talk to the agent in the next room. Double click on here. And this little tutorial land, this, at one point while I was playing the game, this was actually new. At one point, when you made your character, it just dropped you in the world. And you had, like, some basic stuff in your inventory. And then at some point while I was playing, they introduced this little tutorial set of stuff. And we're going to do those. We're going to do those. Because I don't remember how to play this game. In fact, let's make this bigger so we can kind of read what they're saying. This is my little health bar. The interface, I don't remember this either. Like, so when I was playing this was on a CRT, and I remember the way I had to play this game. I would have the inventory open at all times, and then the chat was like it was a much smaller square, so the chat was like attached to the inventory. It was like over here. It was like this. And then my character in the game world would like take up the rest of the screen right here, and that's how I had to play it because my computer sucked. And if I like closed the chat window to render the game larger, it would be too laggy. That's how I'm remembering it anyway. Oh man, hearing these sounds and stuff is making me feel so nostalgic. Okay. You found some armor. To equip your armor, drag it from your backpack onto your paper doll. So I have to admit, I ran in here earlier and I picked up the armor, but then I dropped it, so let's just pick it up again. So the very first thing that they ask you to do is to pick up the armor. Oh no. It's not letting me pick them up because I already had. But joke's on me. When I picked up this armor before, I was like, well, I'm going to stream this, so I'm just going to drop it on the ground and I'll go do this quest again. Oops. Okay, well, that means I'm not going to get a little rinky-dink shirt. I'm just going to have to wear the stuff they gave me. Hopefully that is fine. I thought there was supposed to be 3 pieces of armor, and when I did this earlier, I had only found the pants and the little hat. So maybe there's a 3rd piece of clothing in here that we can actually find. It looks like there's something on the floor over here, maybe. We got some, like, moccasins. Okay, so we were able to get the gloves at least, so let's go ahead and pop those on. Oh yeah. We got some sweet gloves now. Excellent. All right. Okay, so we found some armor. We've equipped it. We lost some of it. That's fine. We now may proceed to the training area. Now, the thing that's interesting is, unless they're going to give me, like, a weapon... Oh, I have a training wand. Let's equip that. Okay. Let's look at the inventory. Let's see what we've got here. Bruised apple... use this item to eat it, restores stamina. Okay. Blackmore's. Can we make this tooltip larger? We can. Okay. Interface is actually pretty nice. Blackmore's Favor. This is a spell. Increases natural armor by 50 points for 24 hours. Oh wow. So we're just gonna use that. We're gonna use that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, and this is not like a consumable. This is just a thing we turn on, and then we have it for 24 hours. Okay. 75 prismatic tapers. So this game needed... You had ingredients for your spells. The spells needed resources. So casting spells used consumable items. So assumably, I guess we've got some of those already. The scarabs, I think this is also a spell resource. A letter from home. Let's read our letter from home. The situation in Alluvia grows worse by the day. Our armies do what they can to hold our western border, but the armies of Viamont persist. We have both taken heavy losses, but their ranks seem to grow ever larger, while ours grow noticeably weaker. I fear the days of our realm grow short. I'm not going to lie, I didn't know this game had a story. Didn't know. Had no idea that this was a story game, and frankly, not interested. Okay, an Ust. Ust, used to salvage materials from treasure items. A tool used to extract materials from treasure. Okay, so I don't know that salvaging was in the game when I played, or if it was, I don't remember it. So that's cool. We're gonna figure out what that means later. We already looked at the bread. We've got a Path Warden token. Turn this token into one of the Path Warden greeters at Holtberg, Yariq, Shirushi, or Santa Mar to receive a key to the Path Warden supply chest. Okay. And we got, oh, it started off with 10,000 gold. I don't remember if that's a lot or not. All right, onwards to the train. Oh, look at these graphics. Modern games ain't got nothing on this. Look at these tree boys. Okay, as you proceed through the training area, warriors should read the signs on the left. Spellcasters should read the signs on the right. The signs will tell you how to retrieve the Academy token. Bring that token back to me. Okay, so we are a spellcaster. Let's read the sign on the right. Basics of magic. If you are trained in any form of magic, you need to know how to cast spells. To see what spells you have, if any, click the green triangle button with a wand on it to open your spell book. To see what a spell does, appraise it with the magnifying glass or just right-click on it. Oh my gosh. We have a lot of spells. There's a lot in here. Okay. So let's put armor self. Oh, I don't want it to be number 1. Okay, let's do this in the order we want. Drain health. I remember that being good. Flame bolt, obviously. Actually, why don't we probably, I don't know. All right, that's 16 to 31, 5 mana. It uses the lead scarab and the prismatic tapers. Force bolt, 16 to 31. Frost bolt, 16 to 31. Okay. Harm other, 4 to 6 of the target's heal other. Heal self. Okay, so we definitely want heal self on this bar. Imperial other. Decrease the target's natural armor by 20. I don't know if that's going to matter for what we're doing, because I don't think we're going to be doing much group playing. And vulnerability other and vulnerability self. We certainly want that. And shockwave 16 to 31. Okay, we'll just keep the fireball on there. Classic fireball for now. And then armor self. Let's cast. All right, so we've got that. Can we see what spells we have on ourselves? Oh, it looks so cool. My skills. How do I see like what I have on me? I would like to see where I see my own spells. Oh, here we go. There's a little spell button right up here. Okay, beneficial spells on... I have Armor Self. Okay, so that's cool. The Armor Self lasts for 30 minutes and it's stacked with Blackmore's Favor. And Vulnerability Self, let's put this on. And what did that do? Increases my melee defense. Okay, so we've got 3 armor buffs. That's pretty sick. All right, this is our healing spell. Fireball and Drain Health. Drains 25% of the target's health and gives 200% of it to the caster? Damn! That's really nice. That's really nice. Okay, I would like that to be number 2. Okay, this is cool. We're gonna go read all these signs, but why don't we try and kill this dude? Okay, so his health is like... When you kill a monster, double-click on the body to see if it carries loot. Double-click on the items in the creature's loot panel to pick them up. What did we get? Oh, we got an Academy token. That's what we were supposed to give to that guy. You've acquired the token. Okay. So something that I would like to do is I think we can move this over here because this has the target's information, and I don't know if we can put that elsewhere. But frankly, I think just moving it like that is fine. Alright, so it looks like we get some passive mana regen. That's good, because I don't remember how mana regen works. Oh, and it looks like he was resisting my spell at one point. Alright, we probably don't need 2 of those tokens. This is great. Alright, so let's get out of combat mode. Will these guys aggro? No, it doesn't look like it. To cast a spell, go to the inventory panel and drag your wand onto your weapon slot. Okay, so we did that. Spell casting bar. Click the dove icon to display. Okay, so we did that already too. That's the tilde key. Try casting spells on yourself or in the sparring golems. So something I want to see is how much XP are we getting for these boys? Probably not very much. Oh yeah, I don't even know if we're getting any XP from these guys. All right, let's go see what these other... Let's move this just a touch over here. Watch the blue mana bar at the top of the screen. If it runs out, you can't cast spells. Casting a spell requires spellcasting foci and components, scarabs, and prismatic tapers. If these components are consumed by a spell, you can buy new ones in town. So that's something that we also need to pay attention to because we only have 15 scarabs. Scarab? I don't know how to say that word. And... oh, interesting. So it's not consuming them each time I cast a spell. Because look at that. We started with 15 and 75. And if we go to Flame Bolt here... oops. What have I done? It says it needs a lead scarab and a prismatic taper, but it's not consuming them. So that's actually pretty cool. So maybe it's a gradual consumption. I don't know. Do we got any other signs in here? Is that the last one? Oh, hello. Hello. What do we have here? Potion of healing. I'll take that. This looks like stamina, and this is probably mana potion. Okay. So let's put those down here. In case we need them. Let's see what else is in here. I was thinking there might be more treasure over here, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Okay, it's just more of the same. Now, is there like a loot all button? Let's check our keyboard config here and see if there's a loot all. All right, this is all movement, camera. It's probably going to be UI. Chat, toggle chat, quick slots, item selection. Used unopened chest, drop selected objects. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's a loot all. That's fine. Okay. Let's give this guy the Alliance token. Where'd he go? Oh, he was hiding. Alright, bud. Here you are. Okay. I'll take that. We have 1 skill point, or 1 skill credit available to raise skills and attributes. So let's look at that. Honestly, this not being attached to this is making me upset. I want this to be attached. That's how it needs to be. Okay, we literally just have 1 skill credit. And so these are the skills in this game. There are a lot of things you can do. And you can kind of specialize in anything. So I picked a pre-built class, but that just assigned my points to various things for me. It's all in my hands now. So arcane lore, I was hoping I could see what it, okay, allows you to activate the magical power of certain weapons and armor. So my specialized skills were that and life magic. I picked like a life mage because it gave me abilities in all of these things. So this is obviously life magic is healing, I think. Creature magic is really cool because these are enhancements, like so you enhance your abilities, like you give buffs to like your other skills. And then war magic is how quickly you kill things. Honestly, I don't know what to do. We probably need some health, right? Or why don't... Okay, health is going to be good. Health is always going to be good. And I guess we just... Oh, why did it fail? Why did my attempt fail? Experience to raise 73. Unassigned experience is 1,037. Why can't I raise my health? Well, let's do war magic then. Let's make ourselves more powerful. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't raise my maximum health. This seems a little weird, but whatever. All right, let's see what this guy actually told us. Excellent work. You've completed your combat training. You may now take the portal to the central courtyard. Once you have teleported to the central courtyard, speak to the academy foreman to continue your training. I assume that's what this is. Central courtyard. Okay. All right, portals will take you from one location to another. Now, I'm looking at my stream over here, and it looks real laggy, and I don't like that. So let me just, I want to check something real quick to make sure it's not like that for y'all. Okay, I'm looking at it live now, and it no longer looks like it's lagging, I think. Let me turn my head and look back over. Okay, that's all happening in real time. We're good. Don't know why it was showing a lagging window there, but I think we might be okay. I think we might be okay. Oh, God, I remember this little area. Look at the beautiful paintings. I think we can take the... Oh, no, never mind. Like, no sound or music or anything. I honestly don't think that this game had music. I don't remember if it did. Foreman. Oh. Help has arrived at last. Quickly, carpenter wasps have infested my woodpile. There are so many of them. Could you help me clear out a few? They're here through this door beside me. If you bring me one of their wings to prove that you have taken them out, I will surely reward you. Yeah. Yeah. We can do that. Oh, I hear them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we one-hit that boy. Whoops. Oh, there's so many of them. Let's kill them all. Be a good kind of way to see how quickly our mana runs out. Oh, they respawn so fast. Oh, this is... They're just dropping so fast. This will also be a good way to see if we're running out of our ingredients. All right, so let's pick up this wing. So why don't we look in here? We still have 75 tapers. We still have 15 scarabs, so that's cool. We're not. It looks like that's going to be pretty generous. I just wanted to see if there was any loot or treasure chests in here, but I didn't see anything. Oh, I don't like the way those sound. I don't like that at all. All right, let's get out of combat mode. Let's, you know what? I keep wanting to just actually bringing this further and further over here. Why don't we look in the UI settings and see if there's a way to show enemy health on the screen instead of down here? All right, let's toggle combat. Got all of that. Let's go look at the UI. Floating chat window, compass, contracts, page, character. So these are all just the buttons down here. examine selected object, drop selected object, select. All right, so perhaps character settings, automatically repeat attacks, ignore all trade requests, turn off distance fog in the landscape. Huh. Let's make that the home key. Always daylight outdoors? Let's make that page up. All right, so home and page up are going to do things potentially. Vivid targeting indicator. Okay, yeah. We're going to do insert for that. So we got those 3 keys. And that's probably what we wanted. That's probably what we want. Oh, I mean, we obviously want dispel spell. You know what? That's fine. We don't need those. The spell durations last a long time. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. So I clicked the, I clicked the button to just, for the vivid display. But now I feel like I'm not getting anything. Maybe this is the vivid display with the things around them, because when I hit the vivid display, it just removes the targeting indicator. So that's certainly not what we wanted, which is unfortunate. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. If we decide that we're going to play a lot of this game, then we will have... this game has like plug-in support, which is crazy, so we can potentially do that. Okay, I need to read what this guy told me when I gave him the wasp wing. Or did I give him the wasp wing? I don't think I did. I got distracted. All right, thank you. You're certainly doing your part to ensure that this academy will thrive. Let me reward you with experience. You should go visit the blacksmith now. The Throngum have been stealing from him, and I'm sure he could use your help. Good luck with the rest of the academy. So I kind of feel like I just want to keep pumping my war magic. Like, I feel like raising my war magic skill is not going to break my character, right? Like, surely... honestly, this is an old game. It could break my character, but we'll deal with that if it happens. All right. Perhaps you could help me with these thieving Throngums. They and their noxious kin have stolen my bellows. The last time I saw them, they were running towards the vegetable gardens. Retrieve my bellows for me, and I will reward you. This looks like gardens. This looks like... Oh, look at these boys. Look at them. They're so cool. Oh, he resisted. Oh, but he killed him in that hit. God, they respawn so quick. All right. Got your bellows. But let's go. Let's just make sure we're not like missing any cool... Oh, see? See, we got some treasure here. I'll take more of these potions. Absolutely will take more of these potions. Oh my god, these sounds. I haven't heard these sounds in so long, and they're so amazing. Okay. We are just gonna get so many freaking potions, y'all. So many potions. The movement in this game is really funny. So I remember back in the day, like, I don't feel like this game used to have mouse look, but I can actually kind of move the camera around with my mouse. It's a little basic. And then I set the other, I can like spin the camera around with my, oh, you can do like a little side shoulder thing. That's interesting. Okay, let's go give this guy his bellows back, shall we? Bellows, bellows, bellows. Man, I'm looking at the stream, and it feels chunky. Is the stream chunky? I gotta make sure it's not lagging when I'm actually running around in the game. Because it kind of looks like it is. Because the game for me is running very smooth. I'm not getting any lag in the game. But I'm looking over at the stream, and the stream feels like it's lagging. But I'm almost wondering if it's We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna assume, because as soon as I click onto the browser window, it it smooths out. It smooths out. So and I'm not seeing any dropped frames on OBS, so I'm hoping it's just the window not rendering correctly. I don't think I have anyone here who can tell me if that is the case. We'll have to check this in post, but that's fine. All right, let's turn this quest item in. You should visit... Ooh. You should visit the Academy Researcher. Purchase the Oil of Rendering from him and use it on your weapon. I guarantee you that oil will greatly improve your weapon's effectiveness. Even if it's a wand, I'm not using a weapon, man. I got a wand. Use this key to enter the Academy Library. Double click on the key, then click on the door to open it. All right, so we just leveled up again. We've gotten the War Magic to 70. Our life magic's at 66. Creature magic is the other magic that is good. So why don't we try and keep these all like somewhat even? And is it going to let me raise my health now? Your attempt to raise maximum health has failed. Experienced. Surely I can have more than 25 hit points. If you run out of health, you will die. So does my max endurance measure how many hit points I have? Measures how healthy your character is. So can I not have more than 25 hit points if my endurance is only 50? So let's raise my endurance. Oh, it's not letting me do that either. Interesting. I have 1900 XP. That's unassigned. And it says it only costs 110 to raise, so I don't know why I can't raise that. We'll worry about that later. So in the meantime, why don't we up the mana? So let's see what this does. Reduce the mana consumed by spells. That seems good. That seems like something we're going to want. So why don't we get this up to 50? And that's perfect. We ran out of points. We're going to have to figure out that health thing later, though. Okay, so we got the key. Let's double click on the key. Alright, door's been unlocked. Oh man, you've got some cool pants, dude. I want the pants like that. To purchase items, select an item in the vendor's inventory and click on the buy button. If you want to sell something, drag the item from your inventory onto the vendor's inventory panel. Oh, he wants us to buy the oil of rendering. And then we were supposed to use it on our weapon. So goodbye, vendor. We're going to... Look at this cool armor. It looks all smushed. It looks like it got smooshed by something. All right, let's use it on our wand. Okay. So did that do that the first time we equipped it, or was that the rendering? Spell descriptions, willpower, other one. Okay, so that it does have a spell attached to it. So when we equip the wand, we get these spells. And then we also have the oil of rendering on it. Okay, okay, so walk upstairs and visit the senior guard. I hear he's got a job for us. While you're there, you may want to pay a visit to the wordsmith, shopkeep, and academy crier. All right. Thanks, bro. Let's keep on going. We're cruising through this tutorial. All right, all right. Sorry, I'm just checking a couple things here. at this guy's hair. His hair is so cool. You can regain stamina, health, and mana by lying down. Double click on me for more tips. Drag objects to the shortcut bar in the lower right of your screen, marked with numbers 1 to 9. Okay, so we figured that out. Look at the green buttons under your inventory. Click on one with the star to open your world map. Double click. We got to find out how to make the world map bigger. I remember there was a plugin called Decal that would show the, I think it was a better like map, in-game map. We might need to investigate that if we come back to this. Okay, I think we got his tips. Let's talk to this blue person. The wordsmith. If you want to talk to other people, then you nerd. Okay, I think we know how to chat. Take this book. It'll explain the chat system. No, I don't think we need that. Welcome to my shop. Appraise items in my inventory. Wait, appraise items in my inventory by right-clicking on them. Scroll down through my complete inventory by clicking the green down button. Buy items from me by double-clicking on them. Containers, so... holds up to 24 items. That's good to know. We've got some food, stamina. Okay, so the food seems like it's all stamina. Plain lockpick. I think I saw that I have a lockpicking skill, but it's only 5, and so I don't think that's going to be a skill that we invest in unless we find out that it's absolutely like vital. Okay, so we still have 75 tapers and we still have 15 scarabs. These, why don't we 100? It's only, is it 10 for 100? Why don't we just go ahead and... Oh, wait, what am I looking at here? So is that 100 of them? Or I guess you can buy in a stack of 100? Add to list. Add to list. 2 items. Can I like... There's probably a better way to do this. 13. 24 for 2. Yeah. There's like no reason not to. Our burden is this, which is very low. Now okay, yeah, they can combine. Perfect. So what the hell? Why does it say that there's 17 of them? Didn't we just buy like 25 worth? I don't understand what just happened. I thought I was combining them. What just happened? I don't understand. I was dragging them on top of each other. Why does it say that there's only 7? What just happened? Contents of Foci of Enchantment, Foci of Verdani, Foci of Strife. Where did my... What the hell? I don't know what just happened. Alright. Spell components. I'm going to buy 1. We've got... Okay, let's leave the shop. Lead Scarab, 17. I'm going to drop it on top of this. Now there's 18. What happened to the bigger stack? That's so weird, because it looks like... I mean... Alright. Okay, so we bought... Let's buy it. Oh, I think I said buy item. I think maybe I need to hit buy all. No, it bought... Oh, no. Look, it just bought a single one. Okay, so when I said buy item, it did just the single one. Alright. Oops. Whatever. Okay, so now when we click buy all... Alright, now let's add the 6 to this. Okay. So that's ultimately what happened, is I only bought a single one of them. Okay. I think we figured that out. Do we want the backpack? I mean, we may as well, right? Like, we have 3 slots. I don't know what these fokies are. It's probably spells stuff. I mean, this backpack it fits a lot. There's a lot of... Oh. What I was trying to do is extend that so the bag is all the way out. Okay. So now we can see everything. Now let's leave the shop. Oh, look at that. This guy's got a cool, like, glowing sword. Okay, a hive of Othoi just breached the walls of the outer courtyard. I need you to help us clear them out. Go through the portal, and then talk to the sentry. Okay. I guess I can't loot this cool stuff on the ground. But here's some treasure. Of course it's more potions. Of course. I love this portal sound. Oh yes. This sound makes me happy. But you know what? I don't think y'all heard the sound because I clicked off the screen. I clicked off the screen to see if the stream was normal speed. And when I click off the stream, it stops the game sound. So, that sound that I love, no one heard. That's fine. We will be going into another portal. I am sure of it. All right, what would you like us to be doing, sir? You must be one of the senior guard. You must be... God, you spamming me. Thank you for your assistance. A hive of Othoi just breached the outer wall. They stole a collection of protection orbs. Without those orbs, we have no way of shielding ourselves from their queen. You must infiltrate the hive and travel as deep into it as you can. Find the adolescent Othoi and kill it. Bring back one of those orbs. Oh. All right. How are our spells doing? Oh my God, it's already been 30 minutes. Okay, well let's cast our buffs. Oh, I love that sound so much. Okay. We got that. Now, can I? Excellent, I can. This way when I want to see the buffs that I have. Oh, character information. Cool. Okay, I like that better. Treasure. This is all we're ever gonna get. All right, let's go this way. Speaking of portals. Oh my God. So interestingly, you loot a lot faster when you're not in combat stance, so that's good to know. Whoa! Exit to sushi. Well, we haven't found the guy's orb yet. Did I already open this one? Nope. I didn't think I had. God, that sound. I kind of love it, though. All right, let's see what this sign's got for us. Oh, it's going to teach us about the life stone. This is a life stone. Double-click on it to use it. If your character dies, he or she will return to life at the last life stone you used. If you are not very strong, do not use a life stone in dangerous territory. So if I recall, when you die, you do have a chance to, like, drop some of your valuables. But you can go back to your corpse. Oh my God, I remember these doors. They're so slimy sounding. Oh, I did some serious grinding in caves that looked like this. Oh, look at this. This is taking me back. Uh-oh. Oh, he's resisting. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. What do we have here? Oh, potion of healing. I'll take that. So what's interesting about this game is the magic and like the the ranged abilities, they are physical items. And so like if you're doing PvP, players would be like sidestepping and stuff to avoid getting hit. Because when you fire a spell, it doesn't track the enemy, not like it would in WoW, where you fire something and it just like heat seeks to them or magnetizes to them. You can sidestep out of attacks in this game, so it was really neat. There was some player skill involved, certainly when it came to like the PvP. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Mana drought. Oh, we get 10 mana when we drink that. A magnificent silver ring. That ring does not have any stats, so I say we sell it. It's got value. How much does the mana potion down here do? Oh, that's just 5. Okay, so let's put that down there then. Why is that not? Oh, we have a different potion of healing. This one does 25. This one does. Oh, so this is a big boy potion of healing. Oops. Did not activate my hotbar there. Oh, spell fizzled. So this game definitely does like dice rolls, like skill checks to see if your attack is going to land or whether you can successfully cast it. Are these guys aggro? I don't know how to tell. Doesn't seem like it. I just walked right up to that guy. Oh, he hit me. Took damage for the first time. But at least we got a nice one of those potions of healing again. Oh, look, there's treasure back here. Of course. We are going to be filled to the brim with potions, and I'm here for it. All right, I got to remember to like activate combat mode. That's like a little different. I just want to run in there and hit one, but I'm going to keep like accidentally drinking potions when I do that. Ooh, look at that big old health potion. Good lord. Oh, that's actually not a big one. That's just 10. I'm not going to hotbar all the potions. We don't seem to need those just yet. Oh, hello, friend. So I want to try the... What is this? Okay, that's heal self. I want to try the drain health. Because I remember the mage that I played back when this game was actually an active game. It was a build that was like the current meta, and it was named after some guy named like Og, like OG, an Og mage. And the premise was like you make your character without war magic, because you put a bunch of points into creature enhancement. And so you start off like really weak, but then you get to the ability, like you get the ability to like just buff yourself to such an extreme degree that you can like enhance your war magic ability, and be like super powerful that way. And I remember having to grind without, oh, is this the copper pocket watch? That's interesting. But so prior to unlocking war magic, I remember just killing enemies by draining their health like over and over again. And I think you have to be kind of close to do that. So let's give it a go. Oh, but it's not actually hurting them. So maybe you have to have... Look at this, it's not hurting them and it's not healing them. So maybe, okay, drains 25% of the targets. Oh, is this a dot? It must be a dot. I don't think it used to be a dot, but maybe it was. I don't remember. Okay, what do we have? Oh, we got a bunch of those orbs. Let's just get them all. I don't know if she was supposed to drop so many or if we're so... Oh, you've solved this quest too many times. Wonder why she dropped so many. Oh my gosh. All right, I want to find out if that drain health is a dot, because that would be good to know. And I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Damage over time. Or in this case, drain health. Okay. Okay, so we're at 21. We're gonna cast it. Now, can we like... Oh, we're killing it too fast. All right, the next one, we're gonna cast it and then just kind of sit there and wait and see what happens. We're gonna sit there and wait and see what happens. Creature, hey Mac, welcome to the chat. It's not a dot. So and you probably missed it, but I have not played this game since like 2002, and I remember doing a mage build where I didn't have war magic, and I would just like spam this. Oh, now it's giving me health back, but it's not doing much damage to them. In fact, let's heal myself now. I could have swore it did like better damage to the enemy itself, and even the tooltip says 25% of the target's health, but it sure didn't seem like it was doing that. Maybe they can like partially resist. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember how that works. Because I know they can flat out resist fire. Yeah, and that certainly could be it. Maybe it's just because it's level 1, it does like Banes. But honestly, I don't remember the spell casting being this friendly this early on. Like I made this character and it gave me so many spells. I had all of these already, and I thought you had to like research them or get like, because I know when the game was brand new, it had that crazy spell system where you had to like research components by like mixing ingredients together, and that shit was wild. Oh, I agree completely. I was so excited. I've known about these private servers forever, and I just finally decided, I was like, you know what? I need to figure this out. Let's set this up. Oh man, we're just okay. We're in trouble. There we go. There we go. This guy's resisting everything. Oh my god. Dang, he was stronger than the queen. But yeah, the sights and sounds of this are making me feel very nostalgic and very happy. I never played for at the game End of Life, so my primary time was like during the original launch of the game, and then the first expansion. And I don't remember the name of the first expansion, but I remember it like added an island full of these little off-the-way boys. I remember just like finding a cave and grinding there forever. Oh, whoa. Oh, let's leave combat. Let's give this person our orb. Oh, we got a coat. Go. Oh, look at that. Look at that fine blue cloth. That's a work of art right there. Okay, now you must leave this place. There's nothing more that we can teach you here. Use the portal to Shushi. When you get there, seek out Oi Tong Ye. He may have a task for you. Take care in your adventures, friend. Oh my god, dude. The Maddie robe. You just took me back so far. So I never got the Maddie robe. I don't think I did, but I really wanted the Maddie arm guard. Like the glove that looked like their fist. And I was in a guild. So I was in middle school when I was playing this. So I was very stupid. And I just lusted over that arm piece so bad. And there was this one person, bless his heart, who was very nice and was like, I'll take you out to the mountains or whatever where those guys spawn and we'll go hunting for one. And it was like a rare drop then. Exit to shoot. I just remember. It took several trips for me to finally get one. I don't know why this person put up with me because I was probably a shithead. Maybe that was just so annoying they felt bad. I don't know. But this wonderful soul helped me, and I finally got one. Finally got one. It was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I lost it like a week later. I was doing something out in the hills. I died somehow. Shocking. and you lose items when you die. And it was on my corpse, and I was not able to get my corpse back. Like, I had to go to school or something. I don't remember what the situation was, but I was not able to get it back. And I'd never been more devastated in my entire life. Like, I was just, I wanted to quit the game. I was like, I lost the item I lusted over for so long. It was a very harsh mistake. I don't know if I ever got one back. Okay, so Path Warden. We have that item we were supposed to give to a Path Warden. So, Mac, I don't know if you ever played, like, the last time I played, there weren't these people that had quest items for me. This is a new concept. I've never given someone a Path Warden token. The little tutorial thing we just did, that was in the game, but I remember that being new. Okay, let's see what the Path Warden just told me here. Well, gosh, this is a lot. Okay, welcome to Dareth. I can see by this token that you are newly arrived from our home on Isbar. Or are we, like, not native to Dareth? Did we come here from another world? That's, like, very Brandon Sanderson. We, the Path Wardens, are dedicated to helping all new arrivals with their starting equipment. Take this key. It can be used to open this chest you see behind me. The chest contains a full suit of armor. Oh, and help you until you can outfit yourself with quest equipment or treasure. Be warned, it will only open for you once and it will lock upon closing. So make sure you take everything. Okay. Once you've outgrown a piece of Path Warden armor, you can bring it back to me to receive some other useful items. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, they changed some stuff. Yeah, at 126, that sounds very familiar. I think that was the max level as well. And I think I maybe got to like 75 or something. It was at a time when I was just like I was not smart enough to be able to comprehend like how to progress properly in a game like this. But I loved every second of it. I loved every second of it. Okay, so we just unlocked the chest. Oh, wow, they're giving me a lot of stuff. We're going to take all of this. We're probably only going to wear the robe. But he said we can give him items we don't need. And then get some stuff back from him. Okay. Oh, I know exactly what this robe looks like, and I'm so excited to see it. Oh, I have to remove my shoes? Oh, I lied. This looks a little different. It's not that brown that I was expecting. This is like some yellow-ish purple. Huh, interesting. Mac, I have to ask you, because I couldn't tell earlier. I think it's just because I'm running the game. Is the frame rate smooth on the stream? Because when I click to activate the window, the frame rate smooths out on the stream window. But when I'm actually active in the game, it is so choppy. And I've never had that problem with anything else I've streamed. So I just want to make sure you're not getting like, it is stuttering. Oh, no stuttering on your end. Okay, thank God. Thank you. That is a massive relief. I was sitting here worried about that. All right. So we've got this sick ass robe. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Path Warden trinket. Whoops. Spells augmented understanding. Increases experience by 4%. Okay. Yeah, I want that. Great mana charge. Use on a magic item to give the stone stored mana to that item. Oh, I forgot that magic items needed mana. So how is my, okay, so like my basic academy wand, I've used 50 of it. Okay. So that's going to be useful to know. I bet I can equip these gloves, and I probably should. Coordination self, impenetrability 2. Increases my caster's coordination. I don't know what coordination does. What does coordination do? Measures my character's reflexes. I probably don't need reflexes, but this impenetrability is going to be really good. So why don't we put these... Oh, let's take these little guys off and put these ones on. And now... I probably want this helmet on And you know, I thought it was going to look really stupid, but honestly, I kind of just love how dumb it looks because I forgot that this is what it looked like. And yeah, this is what helmets looked like. Okay, so I imagine that this robe is covering all my other slots. Yeah, it is, since I had to take off my feet. So why don't we... Oh, I didn't see what this this pocket watch... Okay, this just looks like something I can sell. But I wonder if I still need death items, if that's a thing I need to worry about. Because I remember you would get like high value items that were crappy, and so those would drop when you died instead of your good stuff. I don't know if that's a mechanic anymore, but we'll find out. Okay, so why don't we give Path Warden this? Okay, so we got another great mana charge. That's cool. Whoa. What are these things? Ore Express value 25,000? This charming wooden minecart adorned with metal bands, rimmed wooden spike wheels carries a precious payload of mineral-rich ore and soil, complete with a sturdy... What is it for? It can't be sold. What is this? Skyward Mosswort. Let's see. That does sound familiar. I am playing on the Thorg launcher, yes. Standing on a rugged stone base. Are these decorations for your house? I had like a little apartment, and I remember you could like put stuff on the walls and stuff. I'm assuming that these are decorations. All right, let's see what else we get. A pyral moat. Isn't that money? Value 10. Okay, well, that's less exciting than the other things we got. That's for the Atlan weapons. Oh, interesting. Okay. I remember that word. I remember that word. I don't remember how to get them. All right, contacts, journal, page list. I think they told me to talk to somebody. Let's read their original message here. Or maybe not. I thought, because I made another character this morning and just ran around, and I started in I don't know, not this city, and I swear there was another. I had a quest, like immediately had a quest of someone I was supposed to talk to. I have a facility hub portal gym. Yeah, no, I think I got an extra academy token. Well, why don't we just talk to everybody? Oh, it was Ichi, I think. That name actually sounds familiar. Okay. Ah, welcome, newcomer. Let me be the first to go. Whoa, just telling me all sorts of stuff. This blue crystal, okay, it's lifestone. Yeah, we got that. Attuning your spirit. Yes, yes. The next step, here we go. So there's quests. There's quests now, and we're going to do those because I don't... Otherwise, we would just go and grind for a while, and while I personally have no problem doing that, I don't know how engaging that would be to watch. Okay. So we are going to go find Benji inside the tavern. We've got a contract that includes his information. All right, so let's go find Benji. And something else I want to do, I started in this area purposefully because... Hebian 2, the town up here, is the town where like my guild hung out, and so I kind of want to go sightseeing and at least make a trip to Hebian 2 because I just want to relive my memories. So we're gonna that is one of our objectives, is to make it to Hebian 2 from Siushi. It's a pretty short run if I remember, but why don't we find the barkeep? 3373. We're at 3372. Is this the bar? We need to go further east. I don't think this is the bar. Oh, the things. All right, so we need to go further east, right? So this is probably the bar. This building. 73. 33.5. Yeah, here we go. And we are looking for Benji. That's Luka. An Onirushia Hiroshi. Contract broker. Are you Benji? Is this not the right place? Is Benji upstairs? Whoop. Movement's still a little janky. Oh, I bet this is... Yep. Here we go. Here's Benji. Here we go. Hey there, pal. Always a pleasure to see a new face. Oh, they say so much. Always a pleasure to see a new face in town. The bartender next to me sells a few contracts. Contracts are a great way to find work around here. Sometimes people will even reward you with a pretty penny for your efforts. The contracts are sealed with different colored wax to denote their difficulty. A greenhorn like you should stick to the blue contracts for now. Make sure you stop by Pathwarden Koro over at 3273 before you go off to make a name for yourself. Simply hand him the Pathwarden token and he'll give you access. Okay, so we already did that. We did give him the Pathfinder token. And don't forget to visit Ichi. He will instruct you in the ways of the Lifestone, and we did that too. If you're ever finished with a contract, simply get rid of it. Okay, so who did he want us? Bartender next. To him. Contracts. So we want to stick to blue contracts. These don't seem like... I don't know that this is necessarily the person that is giving us the contracts. Tinkering. On the abilities of salvaged ivory, carving key. Is this... This just seems like a shop person. But there was a contract broker downstairs. So let's talk to the contract broker. Here it is. What are they wearing? I never saw that armor in the game originally. That's interesting. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, so they recommended that we stick with the blue contracts for now, but I only see a single blue one. You have to buy the contracts? Interesting. Well, we're going to follow the advice. We're going to do the blue one, and then we will come back and do more if we're successful. All right, let's look at this. Cooldown when used. Recommended level 40? Excuse me, I'm level 8. Recommended 40? Level 40, level 50, level 40, 40, 60, 70. What in the hell? I'm going to get my ass kicked. Y'all got some of them low-level quests? Here's a list of items that are missing. What? Okay, well, Luka is giving me a quest. We go to the Braid Mansion ruin along the road that leaves town to the southwest and recover our things for us. Find the barkeep. Done. Done. Status done. I wish that would have activated as a quest. Oh, wait. A list of items. Okay, so this is like a quest, but it's not showing... It's not like a contract in here. But let's use this. Okay, so we've used the contract. Okay, so now it's showing in here. And it's interesting that it doesn't say the difficulty here. So I wonder if I really do need to be level 40. Like, do we just need to go, like, start grinding right now? I mean, I feel like getting to level 40 is not an insignificant task. But this, since it's a private server, it could have, like, increased XP rate. The server that I am on starts with an L. It's like Levistew. I could actually probably find out. Yeah, let's just pull that open real quick so y'all can tell y'all. Yeah, we're playing on Levistrauss. And my understanding is this is like a pretty vanilla server. Like, I think it's like the highest level of the client, but I don't think they've got like a bunch of bots or weird settings turned on. Collector, what do you do? What do you collect? Nothing. Okay, that's cool. So what I would like to do, why don't we go to the Braid Mansion ruin, the leaving the town to the southwest. So let's take this road. Let's go see if we can find this mansion and see what level these things are out here. And, you know, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I got that button that turns the fog off. That's actually quite nice. It looks much better with it off, so we're going to keep that going. Oh, and I had the outdoor light on. Okay, let's keep the natural lighting. Let's play the game so it's like dusk right now, I guess. It is really cool that there is a button that just always makes it daylight. But I think I want to experience the day-night cycle. Yes. Hello. Can you tell me where the mansion is? Have you read Carlo de Sinza's journal? I've never heard of a place called the Shadow Pass, though I suspect the world outside of Dareth is much larger than we suspect. So, the real question is... Oh, look! Braid Mansion Ruin. Okay. Literally just found it right away. Oh, y'all want to kill this chicken? Alright, so I need 17,000 XP to level. Let's see how much XP these little rinky-dink boys give me. Alright, we got a chicken. Let's see how far we can cast our spell. Out of range. Still out of range. Alright, so that's not insignificant. Like, it wouldn't take us very long just grinding chickens. Oh, but you know what we probably need to do? Since this game is like a time vortex, I bet my spells... Yeah, look at this. It's already been another 30 minutes, so let's recast our buffs here. God, I love those sounds so much. Alright, level 8. We should be able to get this Moss Ward. We should be able to get him. We've got healing spells. We're in... Yeah. Oh, I thought I could maybe sidestep his... I am sidestepping, kind of. Not... Oh, you know what? Why don't we just kill him? We can eat the damage. We got... Whoa! This guy's loaded. Peppermint stick. You can hold strafe and back to do a slide. Is that the slide? Because that's strafe and back. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Now I feel like I'm kind of doing it. That's kind of sliding. I remember what you're talking about, but I feel like maybe just my run speed is too slow. Brass lightning lancet? Jesus. Leather bracers. We got a bow. Getting some cool stuff. All right, I would like to see if it'll actually let us raise our health. Okay, now it's working. Before it was not letting me raise my health. I want to get a decent buffer here. All right, let's see how that does. I mean, we haven't really endangered ourselves at all yet. 67. Let's put that at 70. We have a lot. Let's do our creature magic to put that at 70. Honestly, I'm just kind of keeping them all in check. You know, let's do the mana conversion as well. In fact, why don't we have so many skill points. Oh my god. I wonder if I should, like, let's do 5 points of running. Nah, screw it. Must go fast. There's arcane lore at, it's 53. I wish I could see the number. Can I not see the number of it unbuffed? And I wonder if it's worth it. Yeah, we probably want some more mana. Oh, attempt to raise maximum mana has failed. Okay, so I wonder if you have a maximum mana and health based upon your level, and that's why I couldn't raise my health earlier, and that's why I can't raise my mana now. I haven't really need stamina. What does focus do? Measures your character's mind and senses. What does that mean? All right, I'm going to put the rest of my points in war magic because we need to do damage right now. That's what we're looking to do is damage. And we don't want the whatever critters are going to be in this mansion to resist our magic. I love that we're like in a mansion, but this mansion just looks like every other dungeon in this game. Okay. We need to be a little careful in here until we... Okay, level 8, that's fine. Now the question is, do we have the list of items? Yeah, we do. Okay, oh, it's actually quite a few items that we need to get in this mansion. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and take every left. That way we can oh, Jesus Christ. We're going to hug the wall to the left so we can explore the whole thing. And that was honestly like, they're not really doing any damage to me, which is nice. So I guess like my buffs that I have with the armor I have is giving me a pretty good defense here. Now I did just get a hat. What does this hat do? Impenetrability 3, magic item tinkering, monster attunement. Improves a shield or piece of armor's value by 75 and its default armor is 199. That seems like it's better than the helmet I'm wearing. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, look how cool it is. Oh, my arcane lore was too low to activate its magic, so I'm not getting those spells. So what is my lore? It needs to be 107. My arcane lore is nowhere near that. Let's put some points in arcane lore. I'm going to keep the hat on for now. I'm going to keep it on. All right. I don't know if the items that we need are going to be like in a treasure chest or just on the ground. So we're really going to have to keep a lookout for those. God, there's just so much loot. Oh, wrong one. Targeted the wrong thing. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of expected this mansion to be difficult. I kind of expected it to maybe be above what I was going to be able to handle, and it seems like we're fine. It seems like we are just fine. Upper legs. Okay, so we can't wear those if we want to keep the robe. Empty flask. Now, is this one of the items? The coalesced mana. Where's the list of items? Let's put this down here so we can see it. Okay, no. So it's going to be loo, 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 bye, bye, bye. 4 loos and 4 buys. Oh, we got ourselves a nice big room here. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit, what are these things? Jesus Christ. Also, please let me know, now that we're actually casting some magic here and fighting, if the sound is too loud, we can lower that. Boy, I wasn't expecting those 3 guys to just come charging in. Good God. Scared the hell out of me. Alright, I got some gloves. Lightning zombie essence. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Also need to check my my burden, because I don't remember what happens when it's like, I don't know if it makes you slower or if it just caps you out. Let's take a look at these. Okay, so you only need arcane lore 24. Impenetrability, That's 218. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We want to put those on. Those seem like they're better. Wait, missile defense. Oh, so I have to have the missile defense and the arcane magic. Interesting. Okay, well, in that case, let's put our gauntlets back on. Those had some spells. And we got some scrolls. I wonder if these are worth using. Oh, this is just learning a spell. Sure, why not? Revitalize self restores. Okay, that's stamina. That's cool. I'll learn some spells. Definitely learn some spells. Okay, I'm honestly kind of surprised that this big room didn't have any of the quest items I need. Oh yes, never mind. Here it is. I bet this is one of the quest items. And I guess those big guys were having fun in here. Okay, we got Biden's bracelet. Let's keep on going. We came from that way. I know I was talking about being real methodical and taking every left, but almost certainly going to get deviate from that at some point. Oh, I remember these little boys. The Shreths. Oh, the healing kits. I forgot about those. I wonder, since I have life magic, if it's still worth learning healing. It probably is, in case I run out of, like, mana. Now, I just did pick one of the pre-made classes when I was making this character, so I wonder if I have any healing. Oh, no. Very, very basic amount. Very basic amount. Oh, I forgot that you can spend your XP as you earn it. Like, you don't have to wait to level up. But we'll probably still just do that when we're out of here. We're not really having a lot of trouble hitting things, but I did see Scroll of Void Magic Mastery Other. What is Void Magic? Tinkering, minor. Sure, why not? Do you do anything? No? Okay, I guess they have like a little sheen around them if they have any abilities. Quick. Yeah, let's put the pocket. Oh, I'm wearing a trinket. Okay, that's what the trinket is. Increases experience by 4%. We probably want the increased experience gain over the quickness. I think XP is probably going to be more important than the quickness. Okay, let's keep on keeping on. Is that? Oh, we gotta, Jesus, if they can look like that, we gotta be really observant for just anything that's on the ground. Copper bracelets. Focus by 25. That seems nice. Now, what is this? Ceramic stoop. I think I'm taking too long. I think I just heard something respawn. Oh, yeah, the wasps. I hear a wasp. So what slot does this go in? Oh, it goes in your weapon slot. Okay. Oh, arcane lore too low for that ring. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. Oh, I think I'm getting slower. I must be burdened by my stuff. Oh, wrong button. Which begs the question, should I like be looting everything like this? Let's just see how slow I get. Now, is an orb... Can I have an orb and a ring, or does this replace my wand? Let's just find out. Okay, yeah, it completes the wand, and I can't use that magic. All right, so these guys are all going to be aggressive. Oops, aggressive here. Hey, Yay, level 9. At this rate, we'll be 40 in no time, and we can do our first contract by tomorrow. What do we got here? Focus self. I think we should be able to use this ring. Oh, wow, you can have a lot of rings equipped. Okay, cool. Unless I'm going crazy, I think I am slowing down with the more that I have looted. We should get, since we have creature magic, we ought, oh my god, look at this little thing. We should figure out how to research spells so I can increase my strength with a creature buff. Because I feel like that would probably be very useful. Increases the caster's loyalty. So loyalty, that's almost certainly for the guild allegiance system. And I don't know that I'll be interacting with that very much. But, you know, it turns out there are a lot of people who play on these private servers. So maybe I will join a guild. Who's to say? Maybe I'll need some loyalty. All right. Vitalize other. We're going to have so much stuff to sell when we get out of this place, assuming we can even, like, walk back. Because we're going to be so encumbered. Air protection. All right. Why don't we at least learn these spells? I don't know. They probably don't have very much, but I feel like there's no harm in learning them and freeing up some inventory. And why don't we... Let's dump some points into this. Oh shit, I used the by 10 button. That's fine. Let's put it at 90. Now I feel like... what does the lore need to be on this? Oh, 150. Jesus. Okay, we're not anywhere near that because that's a focus spell 4. Okay, that's no surprise that we can't use that. But what about this one? Okay, arcane lore 109. All right, in that case, oh well, we just kind of used a lot of our points on that. Whatever, that's fine. I need to make sure that I'm not gonna like break this character irreparably. I don't know how safe it is to just be spending my points willy-nilly like this. What do we have here? God, I also don't remember like the magic items being this like I feel like the drop rates are like cranked way high on this server because we are just getting an abundant amount of stuff here. All right, was this the 150 ring? Let's see if we can at least maybe activate this. Wait, what is this? Is this why can't I equip this? You're already wearing jewelry on both. Oh, is one of the item slots is a bracelet, the other one is a ring. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay, so do I like this quickness 15? All right, that's got a bunch of spells. Yeah, I think we're fine with what we have. Let's put that back on, even though we can't use it, and let's keep on moving. Oh, you think there's gonna be a bunch of those dudes in this room again? Oh, it's gonna have maybe not a bunch of them, but it's this little boy, this little moss-worn feeder. Yeah, because my memory of loot in this game is just like a bunch of like just a ton of trash, and you'd go and sell it all. And I feel like it was pretty rare that you got a lot of magic items like this. So Maybe the game just naturally increased their drop rates, but I feel like maybe this server is juiced the loot a little bit. Why am I even looking at the pants? I can't wear pants. I thought I got something in here. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Scroll of Hermetic Void. Oh, that's item enchantment. Interesting. For some reason, I thought I had all of the magic schools. All right, so we do have some people around a little. I'm going to call that a little stove, a little campfire. Man, another thing is like mana has not been a problem at all. I feel like I can just spam these spells. Welcome, Koth, and you know, you're not joking. Like, look how that robe separates. I'm like wearing a jumpsuit. The animations are just magnificent. I love the way they shimmy. Let's look at the front of this helmet. I don't think I have since I got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Magnificent. I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about the knockoff Raiden. We should see if I have an electricity spell. That would be appropriate. Let's open my spell book. Shockwave is going to be... Oh, you know what? Force Bolt. Why don't we put Force Bolt on the bar? It does the same damage. Let's see what it looks like. Can I cast it when they're... Oh, no. I can't cast it when they're dead. All right, well, we're going to use that on the next enemy. We're going to cosplay even more effectively. All right, I think, however, before we're done with this dungeon, we're going to have to stop looting, or my character is just not going to be able to move. Well, let's push that to the limit. Let's learn how the encumbrance system works, because I don't remember. God, I feel like I'm having to constantly look at what I'm getting here. Okay, we don't need two-handed combat. Are these new spells? Fletching, Ineptitude, Other. What? Is that for like a PvP server? Stop somebody from crafting arrows, make them worse at making arrows? What is that even? This game is insane. Tinkering expertise. Don't even know what tinkering does. It's fine. It's fine. Biden's necklace. God. Oh, we're already starting to scroll of focus self. Oh, I don't know if I have focus self too. Let's look at my skills. Gosh. This is a mess. Okay, so I have focus self 1. Let's put that, all right, I want all my buffs to be at the end. Let's just reapply them all. Oh, shit. I don't have the components for it. Do I have the components for 1? Okay, I do. We're going to have to go shopping after this. All right, do we think that this goes down another layer? Because I don't think I have all the items, and it kind of feels like the layout is the same on this floor as it was on the other floor. And I gotta say, this is a terrible mansion. Oh, I forgot to electrocute him. We're doing right. Oh, that didn't really look like electricity. That's unfortunate. I don't remember. Oh, Jesus, I'm taking some serious damage from these boys now. It doesn't seem like the... Oh, no, I think they were just resisting. It didn't seem like that was maybe as effective. All right, we got to be a little more careful. We got a little cocky here. Oh, we're getting so many spells, though. It's a good thing I bought those backpacks. I didn't know that I would need them. Oh, I already know that spell, and I'm not an item enchantment. Okay, so that's... I don't know if I need item enchantment. I picked the Life Mage as the default because I thought it gave me all the schools of magic. I forgot that item enchantment was magic. So if anyone in chat knows if the Life Mage starting template is worth anything, that is what I picked. Because I just simply do not remember enough about this game to trust myself to build an effective character. Oh, look at this. My burdens were almost all the way full. Let's see what happens when it, like, maxes out. We might have to get rid of some stuff if we want to complete this quest. I can't believe how many magic items we are getting. This is insane. Void magic mastery. I don't know that I'm doing void magic. I don't think I am. If I look at my skills, is void magic even a thing? Oh, look at that. It is. It is a thing, but I don't have points in it. I also don't have, yeah, I'm in, oh, so these are all unusable. So, wow, I can't even get item enchantment. Or I wonder maybe if I just put points in that, it makes it usable. Hey Mac, really appreciate you coming by. You are very welcome. I love to bring people nostalgia, and I hope you have an excellent evening. All right, before we go loot that guy, let's just make sure we're not missing any of these. Oh Jesus, we have to go downstairs again. All right, and I honestly haven't been paying the best attention on this floor. I think we got all the quest items on this floor. It looks like we need to go downstairs to get more. All right, so we are almost fully burdened, and, you know, honestly, we're not going as slow as I kind of expected us to go, being this burdened. All right, so let's... Whoops. Let's see. Let's hope that this is... You know, I guess we can just go see if this goes down again. Because this is where... Okay, it looks like this is the last floor. Thank goodness. You know, I was thinking a lot of my memories of this game. Oh, look at this! I am too encumbered. Okay, so shit. We probably, and I bet it's not even going to let me pick up the quest item here. Okay, no. So let's start figuring out what we can drop. I already know that spell, so we're going to drop that. Summoning mastery. I don't remember what summoning does. All right, let's pop in here. We can probably get, we have so many magic items. Oh, that's a quest item. I'm glad it didn't let me drop the quest item, and I'm kind of surprised it didn't let me drop it. But let's get rid of anything that's not magic first. And then we'll see what, oh, do I need, I don't think lockpicks are going to suit me. I don't know what an encapsulated spirit does, so why don't we get rid of all of the armor, the non-magic armor. That seems like probably the safest stuff to drop. We probably don't need a ceramic thing. Can we combine? No, those are two different things. Let's get rid of that cup. We'll get rid of the ring. God, our burden's barely going down, but that's okay. Oh God, I keep trying to drop the quest items. Jesus. Okay, we'll do that. It'd be funny if somebody comes in here and sees all this junk. All right, we're lowering our burden a little bit. I'd like to see if I can get it down a little bit more. Path Warden Helm I can't drop that. Oh, I should give the Path Warden Helm back to that NPC. They'll give me more stuff. They'll give me more stuff. Guide to chat. I don't think I need the guide to chat, and that's 5% burden. Certainly don't need that. Bruised apple. Burden 50? Why is the apple 50? Okay, here's the list of items. Well, damn, now that is there no sort button? I mean, I guess that's, I'm not surprised. Bludgeon protection 3, can we learn that? Yeah, we can. Silver necklace, we don't need that. We don't need the empty flask. Now we have all this junk in here too. Scroll of Frostbane. Not train an item. Yeah, okay. Healing Mastery other 3. That's nice. Now, if I recall, I cannot cast a Healing Mastery like an other spell on myself because it has to be a self spell. I think those are 2 separate things. Also, can I cast spells directly from here? So, for instance, if I want to do Armor Self, can I just like cast it from here, or it has to be on the bar? Okay, it has to be on the bar. That's interesting. So can you really only have a single row of items and you have to pick? Is this kind of like D&D where you're a wizard and you can only learn a certain amount of things? Because that would be kind of cool. But also, I might like to have more things on my bar. Let's redo my buffs while we're sitting here thinking. I'm going to take Focus 2 off. Oh, okay, so I understand. So these are just generic hotbars because I had Focus 2 on this hotbar and it let me. I was thinking that these were spell levels, but these are just the different hotbars. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. So what does Revitalize do? That's my stamina. All right, so I'm not super worried about that. We've got the invulnerability self here already. Harm other. What is? Okay, that's just 4 to 6. So we don't really need that. The Fletching Ineptitude spell is really funny. I really love that is a spell. Fire protection other. Okay, this is going to be an experiment. I suspect that I cannot cast this on myself. Oh, and I don't have the components. Shit. Bludgeoning. Okay, well that's rank 3, and I'm missing one of the ingredients. Okay, well, why don't we just try armor other? That's going to tell us immediately whether or not that's going to work. Okay, you cannot cast it on your spell. That's what I thought. All right, so we learned something. Those spells are very different. Let's get Luca's Trident. Let's put that up here. Let's see if we can get all of the quest items down here so we know what we're missing. No, that's going to take forever. We'll just worry about that later. We've already been sitting there too long. Ugh, the movement is... I keep trying to move as if this were a modern game, and it just doesn't... Your movements really need to be kind of separate. When you combine some of the keys, your character kind of starts sliding around. And I know you can, like, really use that to your advantage once you, like, are better at the game. But I'm not good at the game yet. I don't know if I ever was good at this game, frankly. All right, I wonder if we should bother picking up these things. Why don't we are so chock full of items and magic items. We'll kind of like peek at what is here, but I think I'm going to stop picking up everything. Because we are just chock full. We need to go find a vendor after this and sell everything. Frankly, a little overwhelmed at the amount of magic items. I get it though, like you're playing on a private server, you don't really want to like, probably behooves most people to be getting a lot of these magic items so you can kind of start equipping yourself. How is this goblet magical? Do you hold it in like your weapon, skill, missile? You know, whatever. Worry about that later. Let's go wrap up this quest. This quest is also taking forever. Oh, we one-hit that guy. So I got distracted earlier, but when I was realizing that this game has like, oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy shit. Oh, we're potentially in trouble. Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, y'all are in trouble now. I forgot that you get all your stuff rejuvenated when you level up. My god. Also, I'm very sorry if this is too loud. Please, anyone in chat, speak up if it is. Holy shit, I was not expecting that many to just come running by. Wow. Wow. That was intense. Oh, we got some spells. Bludgeon Lure. I don't know what that does, but... Armor other, sure, why not? And some, let's get some brown beans. Go make some coffee. Oh, leather long gauntlets. Improves a shield or pieces of armor by 50. Target yourself to cast a spell on all of your equipment. That's interesting. We're going to compare that with what our other gloves are, because I don't remember. Oh, that was the guy we were just on. And lightning protection. Yeah, whatever. We ain't fighting lightning boys, at least not right now. Okay, so... brass puzzle box. That's interesting. Is the puzzle box... that's not... oh, that's just a thing? So... was there not a quest item in this room? Oh, I can't even jump. I'm so encumbered. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. I don't know if I ever checked this corner in the other big rooms. On our way back up. Well, all right, we need to get to a little spot where we can start looking at our inventory and just finding out if we missed anything. Because sunk cost fallacy at this point. Whether or not the reward for this quest is worth it, at this point, we have to finish it. We've spent too much time in this mansion. Which, by the way, I would love to have a mansion in real life. I would love to own property in real life. And I would take this 3-story underground mansion, which is actually really just a dungeon. But I wouldn't call this a mansion. I just wouldn't. What is... I don't know what that zombie essence stuff is for. Alright. I was trying to get that other guy, but I think I was missing, but that's fine. Not a quest item in here, which is surprising unless it's in the chest. But that's just... oh, it is in the chest. Oh, no. Did I saw a little dagger-looking thing earlier, and I didn't loot it because I didn't think it was, like, a magical item. I wonder if that was one of the quest items, and I just completely boned it. Let's go check that chest again that had that cube. I don't think it was that chest, but I want to go check it before all those boys respawn. Because I don't want to fight all of them again. I think it was somewhere else, and it might have just been on a body, but there was another item that had that same icon. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's go... let's go in the hallway, or like the stairwell. Hopefully that's out of aggro range. And let's see if we've got... so we should have 4 Lubu items, Lububu, and we should have 4 Biden items. God, the movement's so weird. Okay, we're gonna see. It seems like we are not aggroing anything here. Oh, never mind. I have targeting the wrong creature. Okay, Oh, this is a mess. All right, so we've got the list of items. So we need 4 lose and 4 buys. I don't think we got any dupes. So let's just move all of them to the bottom of the list here. God, I'm so sorry. I know this is captivating content, but I do want to complete this quest. All right, and presumably none of them are magic, so... All right, we know that this is one of them. I don't think we have everything, y'all. And I don't know that I really want to spend any more time in this damn cave. Oh, man. I think we missed some stuff. An alchemy stamp. What is an alchemy stamp? Okay, well, Raiden's gym. Man. Oh no, maybe we did get everything because there's just 8 items total. Okay. Let's just see if we can find what it is. Get an empty flask. I don't remember when the loot from this place started. God, I'm so sorry. This has got to be just so captivating. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I think we got everything. 1. Lou. Yeah. There were 8 items. Let's go. Let's go home. Can we do slash lifestone? Does that work? We don't have to fight everything, thank God. Here we go. Oh, we are like home. I couldn't remember where my lifestone was. All right, what's our burden like? Pretty high, but we should still be able to get some quest rewards, I presume. Hi, friendo. Oh, I assume I need to give them... I forgot that that's kind of how this game works. Okay. Here you go. Oh, we're just getting XP per item. That's cool. That's really nice. Another level. Okay. Pleasure doing business with you, man. That was a lot of XP. Which begs... Oh, skill credits to train. Oh. So I could actually get one of these. Allows you to summon creatures to attack your foes. I don't really love pet spells in games. Allows you to cast spells that affect an item's properties. I feel like that might be nice, but let's save the skill those credits. All right, so we're actually doing pretty good on mana. We only got close to dying once, but I would say the health was a bigger problem in that dungeon than my casting ability. So why don't we put some points here? Let's see if we can get this to like 50. Okay, so I feel good about that. Our war magic with the spells that we have on right now is up to 90. Creature enchantment, I do want to increase this. Let's get like this to 80. I feel like healing, we've been fine with healing. So let's juice the war magic, right? Because that's how we do damage. All right, so we got that to 100. All right, got that to 85. And let's do some life magic. Oh, you know what we want? We probably should be putting some more points in the arcane lore because we had a bunch of magic items that we could not equip. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to sell all this shit. But we need to, you know what? I'm fine with what I'm wearing. If we got all of those magic items in that dungeon, I can't imagine we got anything that was like super unique or like so good that it would hurt to sell it. Found a better helmet already. This sturdy iron king can be used to open steel chests found in certain dungeons. Cool. Okay, well that's nice. Need a vendor. Here we go. I remember the vendor shop. This is what it looked like. This is where I would sell my junk previously. And honestly, I am just going to sell like all this shit. I don't really want to think about it. Can I like right click on it? Can I double click to, or do I really just have to drag everything? Also, why? Oh, it has no value. Well, let's get rid of it then. Man, do I really? Is there not a, oh shit, what have I just done? I did not want to do that. Yes. I think I just drug my entire backpack in there. All right, so I know there's a button to deposit an item into here, but I don't want to go look at my keybinds right now. So let's just start dragging all of these things in here, minus the spells. Let's just go top to bottom. That item cannot be sold. We'll keep those. Oh, so I guess, oh, so can we only sell armor here? That's interesting. Man, look how much money we're going to get. These magic items are worth some bank. It won't take the rings. Will you take this orb? No. Take the jug. Take this, this, and this, and this. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll just keep dropping things that we don't need. So, all. You know, I remember, and I don't know if there's anyone in chat now who used to play this, who's still here. It was like it was called the Subway, I think, and it was like an underground room where like 100. It was like where people would sell stuff. They would like you set up shop. People would advertise like the things they were selling, and I want to say you could like. Maybe I'm misremembering this, or maybe I'm like conflating it with Final Fantasy 11. But I thought you could like double click on people and see like the stuff that they were selling, and you could get like some cool things that way. I don't know. And in that subway area, also there was a spot where you would jump down a big gap, and then there were several portals that you could use to get to other places in the world. And hopefully that's not me just like losing my mind and misremembering. I always enjoyed like browsing that area, or at least I'm remembering myself browsing, but I could be conflating that with a different game. But I just remember like it felt like 100 people or more would be in that little cave area. And I don't know, I think they would, I feel like you could see what they were selling. I feel like that was a thing. I don't remember. Oh, we can't sell the beans there. All right, so this person doesn't take, so we need to find like a vendor who can get some of this other shit from us. Oh, look how much money we have. Look at all of... Okay. This confirms my suspicion that this game did not have this many magic items dropping previously because I was always poor. I don't feel like I ever had just huge stacks of money like this. Because I remember there was, you would buy notes that were worth a certain amount to, like, get some of this out of your inventory. At least it doesn't have burden. Can I, like, okay, let's condense everything. 25, 25, 25, 13, 25. Here we go. All right, so at least we were able to condense that. This is a good adventure for someone who wants to go to that lady's house. A list of... Okay, we don't need the list of items anymore. A list of items can't be dropped? It's 10 burden. I don't... Can I give these back to the guy? Let's go see if we can give this back to the quest giver. Because I don't... I certainly do not want these. Do not need them. I got turned around, but I think this is where he was. Nope. Okay, no, it was this. It was this building. I should trust myself. Should trust my instincts because it had this weird person with their weird hair. Please, God, take it back. Ugh. So what? Can I salvage? Okay, here we go. Items in this panel will be destroyed. A list of... How do I get rid of the list of items? I did. I did this quest. I returned them. No, he gave me another one. No, I don't need it. How do I get rid of it? What the hell? I can't drop it. And I can't... Is there a trash? Is there a put in trash button? Wait, what was that? Oh, that was the directions to... Well, I might need the directions to Nani's house, but... How do I get rid of the list of items? Oh, no, I don't like that. Because it has burden. It's got 10 burden. That's not nothing. Interesting. Okay, we'll Google that later if it becomes a problem. I mean, I don't want it, period, but we might have to Google that. Okay, so what I would like to do, for those of you who are still here, we're going to wrap things up. But before we do that, I want to get to Hebian 2, which is, let's see, northeast, southeast. Southeast is where we're going to go. I want to revisit that town before we wrap things up, because that was like my home base back in the day. And I remember you could get there because I would run there at level 1, so I think it should be possible. And I'm fairly certain it is this road that takes us there. So let's see if we can make it there, and that's where we will wrap things up because we've been going for a little over 2 hours now. It's a fun little thing. I actually kind of want to see what's in here. Fun little decoration. Who are you? Hayasuka. Look at all these people. What is going on in here? A guide to Gazen's Den of Inequity. A book of rules. What is this big treasure chest? That's interesting. What's going on in here? I managed the game of chance with the red tokens. Give me a red... Okay, interesting. Some kind of game house. That's cool. I feel like that's new. Destroyed portal to Sanamar. Huh. This portal was destroyed by Asheron's foray into opening a portal into the Lost Imprians. This portal cannot be recalled nor linked to. This portal cannot be summoned. Interesting. I remember, like, like having to navigate via portals. And you would remember, like, okay, I got to take this portal to one town, and then I'm going to take this portal to the next town, and then I'm going to take it to that town. And so you would, like, portal hop to get to the destination you were trying to get to. And you'd have to, like, memorize routes. And I'm trying to remember, because that little, when I inspected that portal, it mentioned, like, linking to it. So now I'm wondering if there was a way with magic to kind of like teleport around. Oh, I think I remember these little chess boards. These were added in a patch, I think, when I used to play. I remember when these were new, or at least I think I remember when they were new. And I think you can just like, I think you can legitimately just play chess here. Yeah. God, this game's so cool. Let's resign and let's sit. Look at this. Oh. I guess it won't even let me play a game without another person sitting here. But I played some rounds of chess with one of my online friends when I played this game. In fact, one of the first people I ever met, like my first online friend was from this, or it wasn't actually from this game, but it was from Dark Forces Jedi Knight 2. I would play that game online competitively on the MSN Gaming Zone. And the MSN Gaming Zone is, those are, because Microsoft published Asheron's Call. Turbine was the developer, but Microsoft published it, and the game was hosted on the MSN Gaming Zone as well. And so someone that I would play that Star Wars game with that I met brought up this game. They played this game. Sorry, I'm just checking the stream because it got weird and stuttery on my side screen again. But that is how I came to this game, was because I played Star Wars Jedi Knight with someone named Karandris. K-A-R Andrus. I don't know if I've ever said their name out loud. But since I was like a stupid middle school, I think I was like an 8th grader or maybe like a freshman in high school, I thought it was really cool, and I thought I was really hip because that person was from England. And I was in Texas. So I thought it was like really neat that I was internet friends with someone in a different country. But he became my, so this game's guild system has like a vassal patron system where you swear your allegiance to somebody, and that person is sworn their allegiance to somebody. And so it's like a stack ranking kind of thing. And all the XP that you get, a percentage of it is contributed towards your patron, and that goes like all the way up. And so it's a really neat guild system that encourages people to help each other because you're directly benefiting other people in your guild by leveling and stuff. And that person who I played with was my patron. So, sorry, Astral. I just saw your message. I got distracted. Lost my train of thought there. I picked Levestra, I think. Let me double check because I keep forgetting it. Yeah, Levestras is the one I picked, and I did very little research. Awesome, that's amazing. I was gonna say I did very little research, but on the Asheron's Call subreddit, there was just like, I was looking for a new post. I was like, okay, there's like 1 million people asking what servers to play on, but they're all like months old subjects. But on the front page of the Asheron's Call subreddit, someone had mentioned this server, and because I'm kind of looking just for a pretty vanilla experience, because yeah, it's been really smooth. I don't have any experience playing this game on private servers. This is the first time I've ever done it. This stream. I had not played since like 2002, 2003 probably. So I never really experienced the late game, so to speak. I think the highest level I ever got was maybe like 75 or something. But my memory of this game is the freaking pits. Like I don't Oh, excuse me. I don't know what these little spiky things are. So it's Throne of Destiny was the second expansion. Is that correct, or was that because I only played the first expansion, the one that added like that island full of the off the way people, not people, the critters, the bugs. That was when I played Dark Majesty. Thank you. I have that box. It's at my mom's house somewhere. I should go find it. I have that box still, but that was when that was like the peak of my playing, and then I think Final Fantasy 11, and like because none of my friends at school played this game, I couldn't get them to play it with me. They played EverQuest, but when Final Fantasy 11 came out, we all like, I'm really scared of what this fire is. We all migrated to Final Fantasy 11. Oh, what level are these boys? 15. I think I'm only like 10. Oh, I'm 11. I could probably take them, but I'm afraid my spells they would resist my spells. So I just want to get to this town without dying. Astral, I'm not sure when you popped in, but I'm running to Hebian 2 because that was the town that was like my home base, and that was where like my guild hung out, and I want to see it again. I want to see it before I log off. And I think we're almost there. I think it's just right up this hill, because I remember this little like way station. I remember grinding enemies here when I would listen to Metallica. Speaking of listening to Metallica, I've gotten distracted like 10 times trying to tell a story of how this game is responsible for some of my music taste, because this game doesn't have music, and so I would like just always was listening, trying to find new music to play. All right, okay, so this little area did not have level 15 people back in the day. Oh God, Jesus. Or at least I don't remember him having level 15 people. Let's see if we can kind of thread the needle here. I don't remember how far the nostalgia goes. So I'm definitely doing the nostalgia thing, Astral, right now, but I'm having more fun than I expected. I kind of want to see what's in here, but I'm so afraid I'm gonna get. You know what? Why don't we run up here? The Lifestone is up here. Let's make it to the Lifestone before we like start experimenting. Shit. All right, so we've got a group of those three. We've got this little thing up here. I love having a game that I can get addicted to and like having something to sink my teeth into. And I don't know yet if this is going to turn into that. I've had like the last 2 hours have gone by in the blink of an eye while I've been streaming this. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. But I'm also like, I'm a little overwhelmed because I just did like a quest where I had to find these 8 items in this like quote unquote mansion, which was just a dungeon underground. And it was I guess I think, and maybe you can confirm this for me, it seems like the loot has been cranked up on this server. Like it seems like I'm getting magic items out the ass. And I don't remember that originally. So I'm kind of overwhelmed by all the magic items. So I made a character this morning just to see if this was going to work for streaming. And someone like told me about the hub, but I don't think I've done it. I have a quest. Let me see. I have this Southern Shroud Cabal. So I talked to a guy who gave me a contract, but I don't actually know how to do the hub. But I'm just now remembering that there were like 3 NPCs that could have given me quests that were back in Shushi. So I'm probably going to have to go back there to talk to them to get those quests. Because I think that, oh, the yellow gem in my bag. Oh, this will take me somewhere, won't it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to double click it. I just used that life stone, so I can teleport back if I need to. All right, Astral, I'm going to blame you for this if this takes me on an addiction journey. but parentheses positive. Who's this guy? Steward. Welcome. We're an independent group organized to ensure that adventures as ours. Jesus, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, calm down. We are currently working on improving our connection with Exploration Society. You did get the orb that brought you here from them. Yeah, that'd be cool. If I keep playing, absolutely. You can message me on here with like your character name. I'll figure out we can meet up on here. That'd be fun. Okay, let's read what this guy's got to say. You did get that orb.
Look who's here, young people.
Oh,
it's
God.
none other than Duke Fartknocker.
Astral. I forgot that I had the follow alert. That actually startled me. Okay. We are currently working on improving our connections with the Exploration Society. You did get the orb, yada, yada, yada. Search a variety of tests, worthy adventures, interact with a network of portals. Talk to our wardens. They'll grant you access. Proof of your deeds. To my left are the easier tasks. To the right are the harder tasks. If you go straight, you'll find access to the other tasks. Why don't we start on the left then? Now, did he mean like left down the hallway, I presume? Oh, this is just a merchant. Okay, cool. Oh, go right. He was wrong. Okay, good to know. Oh, is it like these guys on the left, or there's so many hallways, so many paths? Greetings, can I offer you something? You're not yet strong enough to do the quest that I require. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm just a baby. Oh, I see. That room had a 15 on it. Was that the level range? Okay, that's 25. That's 20. I assume that's the level range. Okay, yeah, each room has a level. You got anything for, like, super babies? Here we go. Here's the baby room. Okay, there's a long-standing... God, they just spam you. They spam you. All right, we need to make this a little bit bigger because the NPCs keep talking too much. Okay, there's a long-standing dungeon near the town of Glendenwood. This dungeon is overrun by creatures that were once contained in its cells. This will be the greatest dungeoneering challenge you've faced yet. Joke's on you. I haven't faced any. Fight your way through the dungeon and find the oversized Banderling Ogre, special armor, weapon of most curious design. He holds the key to 3 special treasure chests found elsewhere in the dungeon. The portal behind me will take you to Glendenwood outside the dungeon. Oh, wow. So it just takes you right there. Okay, well, I don't think I am ready to do a dungeon right now, but this is cool. I'm glad you brought this up because now I don't have to just mindlessly grind. I actually have some stuff I can kind of look at. Okay, so the question is, can I double click this to go back to where I was, or I assume this just always takes me to the hub? So can I go back to my lifestone, or is there a timer on that? Okay, cool. It's gonna let me. Oh yeah, look at this spinning. This is majestic. What I'll probably end up doing off stream is inventory management, because that's not very exciting, and I have a lot of shit that I need to figure out how to get rid of. In fact, Astral, you're gonna be my new best friend if you can tell me something. How do I get rid of a list of items? Can't drop it on the ground. I can't disenchant it that way. The quest giver who gave it to me, he won't take it. He doesn't know what to do with it. So now, and then I accidentally talked to him again. So now I have 2 lists of items just taking up space. Give it to a town crier. Oh, excellent. All right, well, let's go. Let's get up to Hebian 2. It's at the end of this, or it's the top of this hill. We'll give it to the crier. And thank you very much, because I would have not, or I would have Googled it eventually, but it's much more exciting to learn it from someone who knows. And then I assume that when I die, I'm going to lose a lot of this money unless I like convert it to notes. Don't quite remember how that works. Do I still need to like hold high items of value in my backpack here, so when I die I lose those instead of what I'm wearing? All right, list of items. Take this, please. Oh, that's amazing. I'm probably just going to give the town crier everything that I can't sell at the normal shop. Okay, we're going to test my memory. This is where you buy magic ingredients. Oh, yeah. Spell components. Okay, sick. I remembered. I'm very pleased that I remembered that. Okay, so this is... Oh, so I don't remember Lifestones being in the middle of towns like this. So I think that is maybe new. I don't remember this little Parthenon looking thing. I do remember the statues. In fact, I seem to remember that there was a patch when these statues came to life and started attacking everyone. And that was cool as hell. Portal to Town Network. What is that? Yeah, when they came alive. So that was the cool thing about this game. And honestly, I still think in a lot of ways that this game has, like, there were ideas here so far ahead of their time that they've never been done again. Like the ambitious spell system where, like, the spells were supposed to be, like, mysterious, and the less people using a spell, the more powerful it was. Yeah, the research. The fact that you had to research spells. I don't know if that's still a thing. I'm kind of hoping there's some semblance of it, because what I'd like to do before I play next time is, because I've got creature magic, and I want to get all those spells so I can, like, buff myself more effectively. So I guess I just have to find a person who will teach me the spell, or I can buy the scroll that teaches me the spell. But what I want to do, I'm about 90% sure that this building right here was my guild home. Now this was the guild home before they introduced guild mansions. Unless I'm misremembering, but I feel like this game did not have housing at first. Because we did eventually get a guild mansion. But this little house is where my guild would go to hang out. I would just, like, just chill up here, talk with the homies. And man, I probably spent so many hours just idling up in this little building and just running around this stupid town. Oh, this is amazing. I like this town. Like, I have so much fond memories of this town when my partner and I, when we were playing Valheim. She's never played this game, never seen it. But I was like, hey babe, I am gonna build this town from Asheron's Call. And, you know, I kind of lost steam and didn't really completely build it, but it was a goal. Okay, so I'm glad you remember Subway. So maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Subway had like I felt like hundreds of people were there. And you would jump down that, like, hole, and then there were a bunch of portals. But could people sell things? Like, could you, like, double click on someone and, like, you could see, like, their inventory of items that they were selling? Or am I completely insane? Because I feel like I would, like, go to the Subway and, like, browse people's, like, items that they were selling. But I don't remember if I completely lost my mind there. Okay, people ran market bots. Okay. And could you, like, just randomly click on people to see what they were selling? I don't quite remember how that worked. I'm going to go to this network. And I remember, like, I was always broke in this game because I was always spending all my money on just, like, random shit, because even though the characters in this game look absolutely buck wild and kind of dumb, I still wanted to look cool. All right, this is interesting. So I assume I can just, like, oh, speaking of marketplace, well, I'm not ready to go to a marketplace. What is the facility hub? That's cool. Look at this. This is like the new subway. Red Spire. West Watch. Linvik. Tukal. God, I like vaguely remember a lot of these names. I remember the one of the portals I took a lot in the subway spit me out in a big crater in the ground, and then there was like another portal that I would take from that crater. Maybe that's how I got back home, because I feel like I was taking that route a lot. Because like back then, you kind of had to remember the routes. It was almost like bus stops where you're like, okay, I got to take the bus to this stop to take the bus to the other stop. That's kind of what the portals felt like. I honestly don't recognize, like, I'm just going to pick one of these at random. Let's go to Red Spire. Let's go to Red Spire. Oh, wow. I remember these building designs. This tower, like some of this stuff looks familiar. So, oh, is this an enemy? No, it's not. So I kind of want to know what the deal with these destroyed portals. Can you like use these? Okay, nope, it's just a broken portal. I think that this is the Tusk turn in. I don't know what that means. What am I doing? I'm like sitting here running out in the wilderness. I'm going to die. I'm not like God mode right now. Look at, is this a person? Susanna Dulac, I assume. Non-player killer. Oh, okay, yes, that's clearly, I think that's a person. Oh, for a second, I remember farming dye plants, like plants that you could turn into armor dye. And I remember the red dye you could sell for a decent amount of money. And I got really excited one like weekend because I found an area where it spawned and there was like no one else there. Man, this game is cool. It really was just so ambitious. So very ambitious. It's like, I know you can't like recapture it, right? Like it would be really hard to bring something like this back. Like it died for a reason, because it never had like the player base like EverQuest did to like keep it running forever. But I would kill just for like this is pretty good. Like this honestly runs better than I expected. I don't remember the game having mouse look, so I guess they eventually added it. But like, man, if this was like somehow ported to a modern engine so you could get like the draw distance to actually render things, because like we were so close to Hebian 2 before like the buildings actually like rendered in and stuff. So it'd be really neat if we could just get like some kind of quality of life. But I mean, there's clearly quality of life already added to this private server, because I mean, I'm seeing so many new things. A lot of these things were added like after I quit the game. But I assume that some of these private servers also add other new things. Let's Lifestone again. God, after playing games like WoW and stuff where you can only Hearthstone once an hour, it's really nice that you can just Lifestone whenever you want. Back to Hebian 2. Oh, I guess... I wonder... You think this one keeps 99% retail? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's good to know. All right, well, it's really nice to see. Oh, you know what? I want to see something. I keep thinking of things I want to try. Speaking of like knowing the bus routes and the portal lanes, I think there's a portal out here that gets me to like, I don't know the name of this town. I want to call it like Qualabar. I think it started with a Q. And I think the portal to Qualabar is this direction. Out here to the right, I want to say. And we're going to see if we can find it. Now, I could be getting confused, because I know that the portal that would take you back this direction from Qualabar, I might be thinking of that one. But I swear the Qualabar City portal was out this way, but like what level are the... Okay. Oh, the drudges. I love the stupid sound they make. I don't remember if the portal was this far out or not, and if I don't remember how visible it would be from the road. Let's go a little bit further, I'm curious. I'm testing the limits of my memory here. Oh wait, is it this? it's on the wrong side of the road. I thought it was going to be on the right, but look, it is Qualabar. Oh man. And this was like a desert town, I think. Desert's the wrong word, but it had like yeah, like sandy looking architecture. Like what is this material called? Like Pueblo? Like you find these buildings in Taos, New Mexico. Oh god, I know. I love the portal. The portal sound and graphic is so cool. And so the reason I remember this place so well is I would grind out here. There is a I don't want to go look for it but it's this direction. There's a dungeon with those big like ogre brutes out this way, and I would do a lot of grinding there. That was one of my leveling spots. Lugians, yes, thank you. Okay, and to get back home, I think the portal's just out this way. But now, okay, so I knew how to get here. I'm not sure I know how to leave. I want to say the portal's out this way, but I don't actually remember where this portal is. I don't remember where this portal is. I want to say you would just keep going straight, like you wouldn't take the road. It's like down here. Let's see if we can get to it without dying. It was between some trees. I'm going to be so pleased if we find the portal and I don't have to life stone. Alright. Because I don't remember if it was just like right, like you keep going straight as if that's where the road was taking you, or if you had to like curve at all. Oh man. See, this is the problem with the rendering. Do I memorize as much about new games? So I don't think I do, because there's not incentive. In a lot of new... Look, here's the portal. Wait, no, that's not a portal. That's a creature who's gonna whoop my ass. Man, at this point, I'm not sure if we keep going this way for the portal. But to answer your question, I definitely don't memorize as much about new games, because like there's less like you don't live in new games as much as you did back in the day. Like in older open world games, you would memorize like routes and streets because you would be playing that game would become like your life. Whereas with modern games, I feel like we don't spend as much time with them. What is this? And like there's fast travel, there's less there, you're not as encouraged as much to learn the land. Where in this game, you could, if you didn't learn the land, you could get lost. You would just get lost. Like I can't count the amount of times I got lost in this game. Like I'm getting lost right now because I don't know where this dang portal is. And I'm trying to weave between these level 60 characters because I don't think that they used to be levels. I think they maybe changed some of the... Good God. Some of the enemy placement, I think, changed as the game progressed, because I don't feel like this used to be a high-level area. Man, I'm a little sad that I couldn't get to that portal. I almost want to keep looking for it. Yeah, that's another thing. Like the map in this game sucked. So you like you either had to download decal or really learn the lay of the land here, because this doesn't tell you much and you can't zoom in. Up here. Oh, a life stone. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Like, the crazy thing about this game is, like, so we've got this life stone in just, like, the middle of fucking nowhere here. If I attuned myself to this life stone and, like, forgot where I came from, I could be lost out here for hours. Excuse me. Just completely lost. I want to know where this damn portal is. I know it's out here. I know it's out here. Level 80 rats? Good God, what have they been eating? How do they get so strong? These critters look so stupid. Oh man, like what is this random rock formation? There's something up here. Level 80, good Lord. Do you remember the thing that was like a myth for a really long time, but it actually ended up being like true? Where, and I don't remember this person's name, but there was like, if your name had like a certain combination of letters and characters, like there was some programming on the back end that like enemies would randomly like chase you forever. And there was like a term for it because there was like one person who infamously that happened to a lot. And like eventually the developers found out that like lo and behold, there actually was a glitch. And that if your name like met some very specific parameter, it would cause enemies to like chase you for fucking ever, like longer than normal. Like I don't remember what like specifically what the circumstances were, but it was, I just remember it being like this in-game myth, and then it actually turned out to be true, and I thought that was always just absolutely amazing. Oh, what server was I on? Frostfell. And then I would dabble on Darktide, but I was never good enough to make any progress on Darktide. So bummed I couldn't find that portal. I know it was out this road. Wait. I don't think this is it, but let's see where this goes. Maybe this will jog my memory. Maybe this was part of the bus stop. Portal to Celium. I swear the portal was further out in between some trees. I don't think this is it. Hello, cow. Warrock. Yeah, I don't think this is it. I don't recognize this area. That's the thing, I can't just like immediately turn around and go back where I came from, because it's not like the portals are a two-way street. They just kind of spit you out. You remember dying to the cows? That's amazing. All right, I want to see if I can get back. Okay, so show. So this is probably going to get me back, because I want to get back to Shiushi so I can go get those quests. Here we go. Well, I guess I can also go back to the orb place that you showed me. Or not, is it called? What is it called? The portal gym. I don't know why I called it the orb. Okay, look at that. We've come full circle. Let's make this my home. Gosh, I think I'm gonna wrap up because I've been streaming this now. How long? We're almost at 3 hours, which is crazy because this went by in a blink of an eye. So I might do this again because this was fun. I enjoyed this. Now I'm wondering if I want to save like my game time for this. This was fantastic. Astral, thank you for hanging out with me. Koth, thank you for hanging out. I know they left, but let's see. I'm scrolling up the chat here. Mac was here. This was cool. It's kind of funny. So I hadn't really streamed in about 6 months until this week. I started playing some Donkey Kong Bonanza on stream to get my feet wet again. But the last thing I streamed was I was checking out the EverQuest I didn't actually do the private servers on EverQuest. I just did the retail servers because I got one of my friends who would never play Asheron's Call with me. Him and I just ran around EverQuest together, and that was kind of a nightmare. The modern EverQuest servers are, it just feels like everything's bolted on, and I never played EverQuest back in the day, so I didn't quite enjoy that. But those were my most successful streams I've ever had. I had like the most viewers and most unique people and chatters in those EverQuest streams. So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we actually play Asheron's Call, a game that I actually care about? And lo and behold, this was great.
Whoa,
this was a lot more fun. Hey,
It's
Max, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. This was fun. I enjoyed this and like revisiting my childhood like this, because this is one of the, you know what, I'm gonna say it, this is one of the best games ever made, best games of all time, right here. And this, I feel like it's aged better than EverQuest. Now, I'm obviously biased. I didn't play EverQuest back in the day, so I've only experienced EverQuest as an outsider. But it was hard to go back to. Like, I didn't necessarily remember a lot about how to play this game, but like, it just was easier to control. It was much easier to just like kind of get back into. Whereas EverQuest just had menu upon menu upon menu upon menu upon menu, and I just did not know what was happening. So I think I will play this again. This was fun. I would like to keep questing. Probably keep playing this magic character until I gimp myself too much, which is bound to happen. I might need to like actually look up a guide if I want. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should look up a character guide. I mean, ultimately what I did today in these 3 hours, I could probably redo way faster. And if I have a character guide, I'm less likely to screw myself over, and I'm more likely to be set myself up for success. So I think maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Suffering can be fun. Suffering can be fun, and there is maybe we stick with this character for now, and then if I'm going to play the game more long term, we see if we need to remake a character. Because it is kind of fun just learning this on my own or with the help from chat. But Astral and everyone else who's here, thank you guys so much for sticking around. It was great having people to talk to. I will be back. I'm trying to work out a schedule. I've been notoriously bad with that. I am just coming back to Twitch after a 6-month break, and I wasn't very consistent then because unfortunately I do have a day job that can be stressful and make me not want to stream when I'm done working. But this was very fun. And so maybe this weekend I'll do an extended stream where we actually try and do some quests, because that would be cool. But until then, you have all been great, and I will see y'all later. Good night, everyone. Bye.